Yo, what's going on, everybody out there? This your boy Champ with the nation. What's going on? Rocking solo tonight right now. Look, we just watched the Celtics put the smackdown on the Pacers, 126-110. Jalen Brown went off 40 and 5. I think he was trying to prove a point. He got left off one of them all NBA teams, which I think he deserved to be on at least one of the teams. Um, looked like apparent tonight the team they was trying to feature him. It just looked like everything was going through him. He was out there putting in that major work. Unfortunately, Tyrese Halliburton went down with a left hamstring injury. Uh, Carlisle, he just came out a few minutes ago and confirmed that, with the semifinals, it's not that much rest. It's a 1 day turnaround. You got to be back for Saturday. Hopefully, he can get some treatment. Get an update on that because they're gonna need him on the court or it's a wrap. Because they lose this next game on Saturday, it's over with. I'm just wrap it up. I had the Celtics winning that series anyway, but things could have got interesting if they could have pulled that first game out. But I think the Celtics came out. They're like, nah, we just gonna reestablish our dominance. We're not gonna leave nothing for up to debate. We're just gonna come down, put the smash in. Siakam, he played well. Pacers they cut it to 2 in the third, but then going back open. Celtics had 5 players in double figures. Like I said, look, another solid performance by Derek White. Also, like I said, and just imagine Porzingis on this squad. Also, it's gonna be a tear. Whoever, you know, looks like Celtics gonna be facing either Dallas, whoever about to win this series. But look, I think Indiana they fought hard, but it's just like it did seem like they got the air took out of them a little bit when Hallie went down. You know, understandable. So that is the leader of your team. But yeah, so this what I was talking about with Jalen Brown. Yeah, he signed the richest deal in NBA history. Didn't make any All NBA teams. You know, I think he kept his cool tonight. They tried to ask him about. They tried to ask him about it. Try to push his buttons, make him want to give a reaction to that. But he kept professional. He was like, no, it is what it is. I come out, I know who I am. I know what I am to the game. Uh, he's a true baller to me. Like I said, I think he deserved to be on one of the All NBA teams. But just unfortunate, it's just that not that many spots. But I still think he deserved to be on at least one of them. What you think, Ryan?
Yeah, for sure. He should have been on one. Clearly tonight's game, he proved why he got the supermax. He got the job done. He performed. Uh, he should have definitely been on. At least the third team at the most. But you got some great players in the NBA this year, so I know it's hard to get them positioned. But that is crazy getting a supermax contract and not making an All NBA team. That is wild though. But
Yeah,
he proved it tonight. He came up and showed up his A game and got the W against the Pacers. I kind of figured that Boston was going to win that game. The simple fact that in the first round against Miami they lost game 2, and in the second round against Cleveland they lost game 2. So with a close game being the first game against the Pacers, I figured they come out and make a statement tonight. In Boston, they got the big W tonight, and they 2 wins away from the NBA Finals.
yeah. I was just saying that. I was like, they that first claim was too close. They was like, no, we're gonna come out. We're just gonna reestablish our dominance. No, we gotta put the smash down. Can't let these Pacers have.
Mm-hmm.
And then
And yeah, they
Hallie.
definitely put the smash down tonight.
And then, like I said, with the hamstring injury, that's the one. That's the same injury hamstring that he had. He was out for those 10 games earlier in the season. So, and we all said he wasn't ready to come back, but he was trying to make that uh all team so he can get that 41 million, which he happened to make because he made all NBA teams. He got that extra 40 some $1 million. That's for making that team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that's motivation too. It's like, hey,
Right.
I guess they was like, Jalen, you got enough money. You don't need that extra 41. They say you got to.
And it's like, hey, you already got cashed out, man. We gave you the richest contract in NBA history. But that's gonna get broken
Right.
probably
Well, how
next year
much
in a
more
year or
you
two,
want,
man, since Luka made the all NBA.
man? They're gonna be getting $500 million contracts here soon, right? 500 million.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
These it's gonna be up and up. Then they're gonna be billionaires
Especially
just
with
off
all these new
contract.
TV deals coming. With all these new
These
TV deals coming and the NBA partnering with all these streaming sites and
right,
everything, it's just
like
more money coming in and shit. That means them contracts gonna get richer.
right, because you know how Brown was the first active player billionaire. Okay, now there's gonna be multiple of that coming pretty soon, just off contracts alone. You know, he did all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be just off on basketball contracts. These dudes gonna be billionaires. The way this gonna keep
Yep.
going up the next 5-10 years, these contracts they're gonna be getting damn near $1 billion. Only what the
Mhm.
contracts get if they getting this much now, and it's just going to expect it to just increase.
All right. Well, the next player in line is Luka Doncic. And it's reported that since he made that NBA All First Team, that he could get up to 350 million
Yeah,
super max, which
yeah,
is crazy.
right. So just right. So that's and then in another 4 years, he gonna be able to do it again after this, and then he probably gonna get that 500. Him and Jason Tatum, they'll probably try to get that.
Oh yeah, the NBA is in good future as far as these players getting paid with all these new contracts coming out, the new collective bargaining agreement, all that stuff. That means show me the money.
Man, it's gonna be oh
Mm-hmm.
uh Kyrie. They came in, they pulled it out late, went on a run. Luca went on a run. Then they took over fourth quarter, had 14 in the fourth. Kyrie come out here, dropped 30 in the moccasins, chief highlight ones. You know, out here, he coming out here with the new kicks out here
Came out here in
dropping.
the moccasins and torched their ass. I know Ant Man. He spoke too early talking about I got Kyrie Irving. I'm like, all right, man, you going up against a vet, a cat that got some handles in there, and he could get to the cup on your ass, Ant Man. I know you
Right.
up and coming, Ant Man, and you doing your thing, but I don't think you should have called out Kyrie Irving. And that just put some extra motivation on him. We're like, man, let me go ahead and show these youngsters, man. And
Right. That's
Dallas
true.
came out with the game one victory. So, and Kyrie Irving does what Kyrie Irving does. And the Mexicans.
Yeah. Yeah, the moccasins is out there killing. Yeah, them. Yeah, he has some other
Man,
ones that was fire. I want. He had the other ones that was like the black with the feather on it. Yeah, them was hard.
right.
I'm like, keep coming with some new ones every time.
He even got the curtain. He even got the old school curtains, the drips on the bottom. Dre, what's up with it?
Yeah,
He
what's
got
going
the
on
drip
with you?
on the bottom.
Yeah, like I said, he out there killing. But this new thing is okay. If Kyrie wins a wing this year, would you be comfortable with putting him above D Wade and Harden? Not D Wade and maybe Harden. Yes, for sure. I got him over Harden now, but definitely. Well, not yeah, not D Wade.
Um,
You got man,
I got
people
him over
getting
Harden already, just on a slight edge because Kyrie already has a ring. Far as D Wade, I mean, he right on his ass. I mean, if he gets a ring this year, it'll put him right there up with D Wade, but I won't pass him by D Wade just yet. But if Dallas could get a ring this year and he get another one, we can start talking about D Wade or Kyrie. Had that
yeah,
debate. But right now, I'm gonna say Dwayne Wade has an edge on that.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it can be up for a discussion, but just not be comfortable with putting him a past
Right?
him.
Not comfortable with saying it,
Yeah, it'll be up for discussion. We can talk about some things, you
but
know. We all
It'd be
adults here.
great if Kyrie could get that ring and he'll win one without LeBron. So that'd be
That'll
some
be
points
dope.
on his background, his pedigree too, if he could do that.
Absolutely.
So if he get the job done, it'd be great. Hmm.
Karl Anthony Towns say he's the greatest shooting big man of all time. You agree? Disagree?
I'm gonna have to strongly disagree. What is he tripping? What footage is he watching? He's forgetting about Dirk Nowitzki.
He's saying he got a better shot than Dirk.
Nah, man. He's smoking that loud pack. He feeling good. He's smoking that Denver pack still. He feeling good right now. But nah, man. Dirk Nowitzki is one of the greatest big men who can shoot that ball, man, far as the mid range and 3-pointer. I ain't seen nobody do it better than him, far as big man.
But if we gonna
But
say,
But
look,
Cat, he has a great shot. He could shoot the mid range. He could shoot the three. Don't get me wrong. He definitely can
are
shoot
we
the
not
ball, but he's not the greatest big man shooter.
are we not considering KD a big man? He's 6'10", 11. He's I mean, he power forward. What about KD? You shoot better than KD? No.
Oh no. But it all depends what class you want to put KD in. Like what you was just saying. Cat and Dirk and KD, they're all big, but I can say they kind of play like slightly different positions just a little bit. If you're trying to get what I'm saying,
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna go like pure big man, like far as center, the 5 position or 4 position, like I said, I'm gonna go with Dirk first.
But okay, if you were to rank him, where would you put him at in shooting? I mean, it ain't.
I don't know. Let me see who some of these greatest big man shooting are.
But
That's a lot of them because I know we forgetting some.
but I'm saying is if we just strictly going off the center position, I mean, if you had to be classified as a center or he power forward, he's power forward, right? Or
Hmm.
are we including both power forward and center? Because that's what I'm saying. If we
Okay, we're gonna go with the 4 and the 5 position. So if we're gonna go with that, I guess you would have to put Kevin Durant first. Then I'll go with Dirk Nowitzki.
right, because I'm putting KD. If we doing that, uh,
Yeah, we go with KD. Go with Dirk. I'll go with that 1-2 punch. And far as Cat, like I said, I got to check out the list. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody.
at the 4, 5.
uh, or, or the
Uh,
5. I'm forgetting somebody. Uh,
no, I wouldn't.
shit, you,
No,
you might want to throw shit. Can we throw Joker in there? He has a
yeah,
mid range. Yeah, he got a mid range.
yeah,
Pretty good shot.
he can hit from anywhere. Absolutely, he's in there.
Shit, we could throw. Well, he's a rookie. I was gonna say we could throw Wimby in there. He can shoot the ball.
Well, if we talking about just on pure size, whatever, yeah. If we going off the frames, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, we'll see. He got some time. He got some time to climb the list. I say he got some time to put the work in, but that's just a little bit too early.
That's crazy. It seemed like Cat been in the league what 9 to 10 years already, man. It's time flying by in the NBA.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
and look, man, why are we these old heads still doing this? They just still got to come out when they ain't got no job offerings or nothing. They want to come on and say this. Byron Scott doesn't think players from this area could be able to play in his. they wouldn't compete with us in our era. This is softer brand of basketball you can play right now. Okay. I keep trying to tell people this argument, I'm gonna kill this era argument right now, once and for all. If you just listen logically. Okay. So if these players that are this size and this athletic, if they were in that same time frame, they're going to be conditioned to play the game rough and tough like y'all are. So, but they're still going to be this much more athletic and be able to. So, what this kills that. What are you talking about? You're not even taking that into. So that means so if they in their time, they're not going to play with those rules. So that's what I'm saying. If they were in that era, you don't think they're going to be playing as physical as you are if they were in that same time if you are. So that don't make no sense.
I mean, these old school players, they're gonna say what they want to say. Old school, new players. The old school players, I would say, I guess it was a little bit tougher back in the day because they didn't blow the whistle as much. But far as he's saying, these players today couldn't actually play in that era, I think it's BS because for one, them players back in the day will have to be doing something dirty because they won't be able to guard these players today
That's what
with all
I'm
the
saying.
athleticism they got. So,
Right. I'm talking about just the we gotta hug you because we can't guard you. That's all I'm saying is it's yeah,
yeah,
that's all it's gonna be. You're just gonna be in foul trouble.
right. But it's just like this. It's just like, with things that goes on in the world, it's always different generations and different generations that's going to do it different. We all just got to respect the game that everybody played the game that made it lucky enough to get to the NBA. Just respect the game, you made it, and just call it that. We never know how it was in that era. We can't go back in no time machine. We can't put no players back in the time machine to do that shit. All we could do is just compare. And if we're
Right.
comparing, these players today are way more athletic than the players back in the 80s and 90s for damn sure. So, we can't compare. But if I had to get an edge,
How
who would win these games? I would have to say the new school players would, because the simple fact they are athletic and more quicker, faster, and could jump higher, all the above, with all the great attributes. But, you know,
yeah, he that's this always comes out from one of them every 2-3 months. This got to come out.
yeah.
Did you hear this about James Franklin, the doctor? They got some lawsuits. He was interfering with the medical decisions, uh, making intimidating players to play. You know, interfering with what the doctors were saying players shouldn't be coming back on the field. Intimidation with the medical staff. But also, yeah, that's
Basically, he was making their own decision. So a player go out there and get a concussion, come to the sideline. He talking about get your ass back out there type of shit. you know,
basically
shit.
that's
Shit,
yeah.
we down by a touchdown against Michigan. We need you, man. I don't give a fuck about that damn concussion, man. Get your ass out there and get the touchdown for us. But yeah, he shouldn't be making them type of decisions because you don't want to put a player health in jeopardy and have a tragedy on the field. So I hope he wasn't really doing that. It's called reportedly that he does it. He did it, but I hope that wasn't the case because I'd be pretty fucked up on his part.
Yeah,
Your job is to coach the game and coach and try to win the game, not to make player decisions as far as their health and injuries and tell them if they nay go back in the game because you could cause something serious with that. So I hope it was a false accusation about him.
yeah. This was Doctor Peter Seidenberg. That's what he said. Yeah, he's like his numerous means in which he said Franklin pressured him and the other staff. Yeah, that's crazy though. But like I said, we're gonna see. But NFL they testing new technology with the yard markers for first downs and stuff.
Here we go with this NFL testing new shit out, man. Why don't they just leave this game alone, man?
They talking about so we can stop with the human error with the ball where the ball is supposed to be. They gonna that's it's gonna be able to track where it crossed and
And they want
so
to
they
test first down. They want to test new helmets. They want to test new cleats. They want to test new equipment. They want to change this rule up. Like, God damn. I know this ain't making the game soft enough because this have nothing to do with the far as playing on the field, but it seems like they're constantly trying to change this game up with shit, just constantly got something going on, a new change to this, a new rule, and just everything with this NFL, man. I understand y'all trying to make this game safer and more enjoyable for the players supposedly quote unquote, but I'm old school playing, man. Shit, man. Leave this shit how it is.
man. Speaking of football, did you see the NCAA settle today? 2.27 billion settlement over paid to be paid over 10 years to all the players that before the NIL was made legal. So there's going to be some back pay for
Hell
all these
yeah,
players.
which it should be. Which it
Yeah,
should be because they paved the way to how it is today. And they did great by doing that because all this money college sports makes off these athletes and they don't get a piece of the pie, that
but
always
look,
gets some BS for me, uh
they did. It
especially
was
with
going.
college football, they make a ton of money off these TV contracts and everything. Why you think they
Yeah,
constantly think they switching conference and these teams aligning into these different conferences? It's all about the money. So
yeah,
the money's there. So most deserving, yeah, you should go back and back pay some of the players that deserve some of that. Most
but
definitely.
yeah, I've seen that. I'm like, yeah, that's cool because yeah, if they didn't settle, it was going to be 20 billion. Pay have to be paid immediately. So now with this settlement, yeah, they're going to be able to pay 2.27 billion over 10 years. So man, ooh, just imagine if they would have to give up that 20 billion immediately.
Mm,
Another player, I would have wanted to counter. I was like, oh, look, I need a little bit more than that too.
all right.
If we was gonna get 20, and we got to come up to at least five.
Did they break off Ed O'Bannon and that crew who got this shit started for the players and got this shit generated? I know they should
Right,
get a piece of the pie. I know
they need
Ed
to break.
Bannon, he didn't do too much in college, but shit, he paved the way for this.
Yeah, they're gonna they're gonna have to do something. Like, yeah, he started this. Got NCAA football taken. It's back now.
Hmm.
I can't wait. But yeah, man, this like I said, there's too much technology in the games. It's gonna make it like a video game on the field, man. I don't know. Denver Broncos head coach Sean Payton said Bo Nix is farther along than most rookies would be. No shit. How what he 26? He was in for 7 years, 8 years. He got the most starts of college football history and quarterback. Of course, he should be farther along. Of course, you should
All
know
right,
how to
shit.
read a playbook.
This guy, he was all over the place. What he played with Ole Miss, but
No,
with the
Auburn.
Oregon, yeah,
Yeah, he
Auburn.
played.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Auburn. And with that COVID rule came in, everybody took advantage of that shit.
he looked like he. Man, that's they. Man, that's like I said. Yeah, they took way advantage of that. I bet the college like, nah, we ain't gonna do that again. Nothing like that.
Hmm.
DJ Burns, you see, lost 45 pounds in this last 6.5 weeks. Man, only thing is like he should have been doing this during the season. Y'all could have think y'all probably could have went further. He was just out there in the game. They couldn't even play him but a few minutes at a time to get burnt out. But he had a workout with the Lakers today.
Hmm. Well, that's good. He's getting his body ready for the draft and trying to tell the scouts in the NBA that he's preparing his body and he's trying to put effort in. So
Yeah.
he's trying to probably prove his draft stock and his ability on the court and because he is big and he see what's going on with Zion, so he don't want to have them type of problems. But
Right.
shout out to DJ Burns, dropping that weight like that, man.
And well, we always knew this, but Bulls said this is why the Bulls won't likely do a trade with the Caruso, bring Caruso back, or with the Levine, or because or probably DeRozan neither. He said that their owner doesn't want LeBron infringing upon Michael's legacy. Into is that they're just not going to help LeBron. This is a lot of teams. I mean, you could go around for a lot of teams that have come out and said this. I mean, that's why people like, how come the Lakers can't never get a good trade? They always get these off this out of name nowhere. Because just for this simple fact here. I mean, and if they're being a competitive organization, and I feel you on that. You don't want to help another team win a championship. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just always something, man. You're right. Why would you want to help another team get a chip? That's all. I'm gonna leave it as that.
Yeah, I mean,
That's all I'm gonna say about that. So,
isn't this this is an obvious statement? But of course, don't nobody want to help another team win the championship, especially if you trade with your boy.
no,
You see that team
definitely
is
don't.
one player. Oh, they just need one piece. I don't want to be that team that get him that piece to get him over the hump. No, I don't want to be that. Yeah,
Right. Just think if they do win the chip, and you was the reason why that player came over and such, and you're gonna be sitting there thinking about it, like, God damn it.
for real.
Yeah.
But you remember what we said? I thought LeBron should have been on second team instead of third. But this is the stats they put up over Kawhi. Look, they was 3-0, had better stats. Only thing, just edged him out a little. Well, not even really bad. Well, really, basically free throws and a hair.
Yeah,
But
man.
that
I think LeBron, he should have got a second slot instead of you could have replaced flip flopped it with Kawhi for damn sure. My
yeah,
opinion, I don't think once again, I don't think Kawhi should have made either team first to third. The simple fact, this guy seems like he's just never on the court. Even during the playoffs, he's missing games and shit. So I don't know why this guy's getting this credit like this. Like he's one of these type of players. Don't get me wrong, he could ball, he could definitely play the game. But as far as getting all these awards and accomplishments, and you not being on the court that much, that draws me wild right there. But these NBA voters, they see things different. Just how they snubbed Jalen Bronson off the first team. That was the first thing I noticed. Like that's some BS right there.
he absolutely should have been on first team.
Yeah, so I don't know what some of these executives and how far does this process work, these votes and MVP votes and all that shit. They need to come
Yeah,
up with a different solution on everything, man.
yeah, it's getting kind of murky out there.
Yeah.
You, you see the Cavs fired JB Bickerstaff today
Yeah, he got a raw deal in that, man. They shouldn't have fired him, man, because he,
after the
he took him
best
to
season.
the
After the best season, back
right.
to the playoffs, his team was injured the whole year. His core players didn't even play 30 games together. Mobley, Mitchell, and Garland didn't even play 30 games together, and he still got him to the second round.
Exactly. Still got into the second round. Uh Bunch of injuries on the team. I think feel like they had the best coach going right there, but you know how the NBA is. Some of these owners and executives and everything, GMs, they all impatient. It's want to win
Right.
right away. You
He
got to
still
get this
don't
shit time
develop
and
players. He's coaches that
let
develop.
everybody gel and see how this shit works.
It's
You
not that
think
many coaches that do that no more. He
right? You think shit 2 to 3 years? That's gonna be enough time to see if you could get a championship? No. That's what I'm saying. It goes back to what we was talking about yesterday about with the Lakers coaching search. They're
yeah.
gonna end up making a bad mistake and end up firing that coach.
Don't give it enough
But
time.
Cleveland, they don't have the history and pedigree as the Lakers though. But still, JB Bickerstaff, he got a fucked up deal there. They should have kept him because I don't think what coach you gonna find better than him. You feel me?
Right. That's what I said.
You
Y'all
know,
a bunch of great coaches just waiting to get a job.
just waiting to get a just firing him just
All
because. But damn,
great.
and then
Not
it's not like you lost to a bum ass team. You lost to the best team in the NBA this year, the
in
Celtics,
the NBA.
in the second round. I can see if Orlando Magic knocked you out in the first round, then I might look at it a little funny and reevaluate the situation. But you lost to the Celtics in the second round,
Right.
and you were injured, so you can't complain about that. And you still fired this cat. That's BS. But he's a good coach. He'll get another job somewhere.
Shit, Lakers interview him. Damn. If y'all giving out interviews, he just lost his gig. Man, this man, they just better be careful with this next hire. That's all I'm gonna say. You see, Charles Barkley criticized TNT over potentially losing the NBA broadcasting rights to NBC. That morale sucks around here. Plain and simple, people I work for screwed this up badly. Of course, you had the rights to the NBA, and then this is what happened. He said, he calls out the boss David Salav. He said he came out and said we don't need the NBA. That probably pissed Adam Silver off, but people who work here, we need it.
Hmm. I mean, what they got soccer, they got NHL, they got baseball. I mean, only time to tell when they do disappear if they really needed it, but it's gonna suck not seeing that cash right there. Hopefully they could put something together, a podcast or something to keep all them guys together because I like watching Ernie, Chuck, Shaq, and Kenny. So that's
He,
gonna be sad to see that go away, but hopefully they can figure something out and put something together and put them guys back together.
yeah, he was on Dan Patrick earlier today. Said he was going if he was going to see if he can sign everybody to his production company and they can just keep the show going with them, and
Yeah,
see what get on another network or however they'll do it. But yeah,
yeah.
he's like, well, that's
Because
what they
I'm
need.
pretty sure NBC and all these other streaming networks that the NBA are trying to partner with, they're probably not going to put this cast together on their network. And we probably just got some boring ass analysts and shit on halftime shows going to be boring as hell.
But I'm
So it ain't going to be
eh,
the same with that crew right there. I can tell you that now, Jack.
but if they bring that crew, I'm saying another network or sponsor somebody, one of these DraftKings, Underdog, somebody, one of these, whoever, these Prize Picks, draft, all these companies, these sports, but somebody picked them up. If not no network, but I know another
But
network
the
would.
thing is, you're dealing with a pretty expensive crew right there. Can these networks afford that crew?
Absolutely, I'm pretty. Yeah, all them betting.
So,
Yeah, they can afford that for sure. Most definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, they can keep it together. I'm pretty sure they can get a good package deal for that. OG Anobi, they said it's not a lock that he's gonna re-sign with the Knicks. That'd be crazy if they would just got that quick rental. He was hurt most of the season when he got there. Hamstring issues too. He might be looking to get out.
Well, he got traded over from the Raptors, so basically they already knew it was possible a one and done. So I don't blame him. He's going to test the waters in free agents and see how much money he could get because we all know the NBA is a business when it comes down to it first. But hopefully he can resign with the Knicks because I think the Knicks got something special going over there with Jalen Brunson and the AKA the Villanova guards got something going, and they could get Julius Randle back. They could do some magic things next year. But if he don't stay, I wish him the best though, but I hope he can stay to keep that crew together.
Yeah, that like I said, they need to keep the nucleus together.
Hmm.
You see Dak Prescott come out and say, I hate when players come out and say this. I don't pay their money. I never cared for it, to be honest with you. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You do. Yes, you do. Everybody
Well,
plays money.
as we growing up as kids and playing our sports, and you know how we playing football, the tackle in the streets and all that. You of course you're gonna say you play because you love the game, but once you become professional and you seen all this contract and how the NFL is a business. Oh, you're gonna definitely it's definitely about the money when it comes
Right.
there. You
That's
know,
what I'm
you're definitely
like.
gonna want to get paid for what you're worth. I'm not just gonna take any contract,
Right.
damn
Yeah.
sure. So maybe that he just talking. Dallas ain't the best position. They are always fucking up towards the end of the year every year. So he might be trying to lean that shit towards something else.
He might not. They might just ride it out. He might go to another team. I was hearing rumors about him with the Raiders too. So they
Yeah.
definitely need a quarterback. Just seen. I didn't even notice that. So I seen it today. Yeah, Brown's the oldest and the youngest player to make All NBA team.
All right. It's good shit by Bron. He was the youngest to do it, the oldest to do it. So that just shows you, man. He put in the effort. He paved the way, and he's still getting accomplished for what he's doing. Shit, 20 plus years later. So that's big ups to LeBron James, man. It's gonna suck when we see this guy go, but
Yeah,
you know, you
that's
see,
what
he's paving the way. If you keep your body in shape and put your mind to anything, you could do it.
you see. Bronny's pro day. He had a hell of a pro day yesterday. He said he had even better one than at the combine. So, yeah, the face showing he's
Yeah,
out there.
I heard something about it, but I didn't see too much about it though.
Yeah, he had a even better performance. So he just keep rising up. And see, he'll be all right. Just get on my
I seen
team.
some shit, some crazy wild shit. I even hear that some of these betting sites are picking him to be the number one pick. I
Oh,
heard some crazy shit like that. They talking about he might go to the Hawks, and the Hawks are gonna try to get LeBron over there.
oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
heard that though. These some of these betting sites are taking bets on Bronny to be the number one pick. But
Oh, no,
that'd be crazy if he did go to the Hawks. Bron is gonna be in Atlanta.
I don't even want to
But
see
I
it.
don't think it's gonna happen. I think people just wasting their money on them type of bets right there. But
That's what they do.
then again, who knows, man?
You call them sucker bets. Hey, you call them
Right.
like that. You, everybody
The
betting on that.
odds on it are probably 100 to
Yeah,
1, some crazy shit like that. But
I bet you gonna bet the 12 back to back. No, that's a sucker bet,
I
man.
wouldn't even waste my money on that shit. So I might have to have a Jonte Porter inside information going on to put that bet on. Brownie
All
gonna go
right,
number one.
right. Hey, we had to holler at him with Trey.
Right.
Man, yeah, that's
Like, man,
crazy,
what you
man.
know, man? Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. But that's it for tonight. We're gonna check out this game tomorrow, man. We're gonna see what it do. See what's gonna happen, man.
It's gonna be a good one.
See,
If Dallas could pull it
see-
off, man. If Dallas could pull it off, it's gonna be some cooking in in Dallas.
yeah, we're gonna get with y'all after the game. Give us some reactions. But it's your boy Champ and Grind Time. We got a nation conversation. And remember, when you see that B, it's we, and we out.
And holla, gone.